the last time we painted. I was looking for the jewels I use. They're somewhere. I can't find them. I know we talked about adding jewels on here as the follow-up, but I don't know where they are. One thing that came to mind, though, is there's a lot of different ways to get the effect of jewels without actually using jewels. So I think for now, we're going to start off with adding white dots because there's a lot of details that need to be added. So that's what I'm going to do. Just to start off, we're just going to add some white dots. So I'm starting at the, like, where the highlights would naturally be in the face. And then from there, I'm just going to add some more. But this is, hey, y'all already on here? Hey, how are you doing? You came back. Yeah, I literally, you caught me right when I started too. So, right. Ooh, I forgot I just added white on that nose and I just smudged it. No, it's okay. I could fix it. Yeah, I remember you. Hi. Yeah, it's been a while. I've been busy, but yeah, I definitely remember the people who chat a lot. Now, the people who are just on here, thanks for all the love and stuff. I know Sweden, I think. Is that right? So now I'm just adding like bigger smudges of white right there. But yeah. So funny. I'm really good at just remembering. I don't know. My memory works when it wants to work. Let's call a thing a thing. But it's actually hiding my art room. Trying to bet on if I want to cut the air on or not. Happy birthday. I know you had a birthday and I just wanted to say congrats. Thank you. Yeah, my birthday was June 5th. But I know YouTube, I'm posting it super late. But thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Yeah, I had a really nice birthday. And the birthday post I made was actually from last year. I have some stuff from this year's birthday. I have yet to post, but I need to. I will. I'll make sure I'll get on there. Hey, how are you doing, Romo? Hey, Kayla. Y'all are coming back quick today. What's up? What's up? What's up? I might as well for everybody. We back. We back. We back. Thank you. Hey, elevator. Yeah, look, y'all. My birthday was June 5th, but thank you. Thank you. It still counts though, right? I know, late post or what I've been doing lately. Trying to add some highlights throughout. And I'm so happy that y'all are actually, so do y'all like the post? Is that something that matters to everybody? Hey, because if y'all like the post, I can definitely start posting more. I just wasn't really sure if that was a feature that made a difference. But now I think it makes more than I give it credit. And I know we were talking about adding some bejewels to it, but I couldn't find them. I have them somewhere. I just don't know where. So right now we're starting off with adding all that extra white. So that's what that did. And I'm trying to make sure that I don't re-smudge the nose because I forgot that I started at the nose with the white dots and it literally smudged. I was like, no, I could fix this though. It's okay. I could fix this. So now we're just adding in some new white dots to fix it. Thank you. Oh, you made it to your Airbnb in Florida. That's amazing. Thank you, Josh. Schwan. I think I said it wrong. All right, I'm not sure. God bless you too. Thank you for commenting, y'all. Thanks for subscribing. That's cool. So you're on vacation now. Thank you. Okay. He said it looks so good. And I know people are like, well, why do you read it? Because when you go live, you can see the comments, but then whenever it's on the replay, there's no comments. So it just sounds like, what is she talking about? What is she looking at? So yeah, now we're just adding some nuance white highlights. Well, I say nuance. They may be actually quite noticeable at this point. And there's another video for, I'll label it part 1, and I'll link this video to the other live, so that way when everybody wants to watch back, they can do it with me if they want to. But thank you so much, y'all. I don't know why. I just So got this going. So the key to all this layering is just don't touch it on accident. I'm really considering using the blow dryer tonight because I'm notorious for smudging. So I'm trying to be cognizant of that. Like, that matters. And I was thinking about adding this silver to it. Kind of like the new, I'm in 5th grade now. Oh, Kayla, congratulations. Yeah, 5th grade is it's a big deal. Have you ever went back to school shopping? Zoe just went to 8th grade, so she's in 8th grade now. We had the back to school thing yesterday at her school. Have you went to your back to school event yet? Or does your school have one? I should ask instead of asking, did you go? Because, like, that's the part I'm thinking about, too. Is just trying to make sure that everything does... See? Smudge again. Gotta pay more attention than that, but it's okay. Now, I do want to add glitter. Because, Kayla, I know you like the whole jewel thing. And since I can't find... I have so many. I don't know where they are. I really don't know. But we're going to use this to add, like, let's just see what it does. Because it has the white mixed in there, too. So there's going to be, like, glittery white bits. Let's see where we can add it. We're going to start with the ear, too. I already did the tip of the nose, but let's add some around the ear. And on this part, I'm not necessarily trying to stay in the groove of the white. Hey, little, what's your name? Litzy Press. Hi. I'm just more so just kind of dabbing it on there. Is this the same as bejeweling? No. If I find them, will I add them? Sure. Why not? Because we already said we would. We already came to that consensus, so we will make sure we get to that when it happens. But you know what? We got silver glitter. Hey, hey, why let's see. Okay, y'all are all new. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up, new people? I love that there's new people to the channel today. And the fact that so many of my returners came back. So with this part, we're just gonna go above the white. I don't know why. I just like it. Whoa, that was a lot. That was a glob. Yeah, it's kind of harder to control, so. Oh, you gonna have an emoji battle? Okay, y'all, so Kayla started the emoji battle, so who's gonna fall in line with her? So Kayla, technically, since you started it, you're already in first place. Okay. So what's the theme we're going for? Because right now we have hearts. Oh, of course, with the 6-7. Hey. Y'all want to go with favorite colors? Yeah, I'm doing a glitter lip gloss too because I like glitter. I have on a glitter lip gloss right now. Okay, that's a fun combination. What is your name? Yai? Yailis. So I'm gonna smudge that up. And then I don't even know if this is really gonna show up because with this it may or may not. I think it will. I have no idea how it's gonna dry. It's my first time ever using it on a painting. Oh, what, Kayla? I don't know what that is. See, now it has the glitter in it. Oh, your keyboard is small. No, you're good. So it's storming here, so y'all can hear the storm. Yeah, I really like the way this looks. The glitter was such a good idea since we didn't do the bejeweling, but technically it's still shiny. It still counts. Oh, rainbow hearts. Cute. What else we got? Yeah, I think I should go ahead and do them all with the glitter. That would be a lot, but yes, you're winning. Hold on, I don't know. Whoever has the #1 spot is going to be the winner because technically Kayla got the. Well, I actually wait. Whoa. Yeah, you actually are because you have the most of those. Kayla's like, maybe. Yeah, I don't really know what I want to do with the rest of this, but kind of feel like I want to do something else tonight. But this was a good follow up. But I am about to cut my hair on. I was trying not to use it because it causes like reverberation, which is like that humming sound that you probably hear. But I like the way that looks, so see. I'm not sure if I can see it with from that angle. And now I feel like it needs like something around the eyes. I don't know. Oh, it looks so good. Thank you. Do y'all think I should? Well, I don't really know what other details I want to add around the eyes, but I am gonna use some of this other blue I have. It's kind of pearly too. Oh, maybe I'm not. That's the wrong color. I don't know how I feel about that one on there. I have this dark blue somewhere. Well, this is kind of like a purpley color, but I'm not mad at this color. This could actually work. You said clock it. Thanks for the heart show, whoever's hearting me up. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be a pretty color on there. Now I just have to be careful because everything is wet. So funny. So easy to talk to people in life. So awkward to have similar conversations in life. Oh, that turned out really nice. I like the heavier, darker part right there. Well, I was wondering if you were a male or a female, but now I know you're clearly a girl. Good for you. That looks really cool, man. Thank you, Oliver. You're new too, I believe. Why you seem so personable? Um, because I actually am most of the time. Thank you. But I feel like in life I'm pretty personable, but sometimes with the people that are closer to me, maybe not. I don't know. I try to be, but sometimes it doesn't always land the right way. But I am that person that literally talks to strangers in real life. So her eyelids are kind of heavy. I don't know. I like the purple though. So to lighten that up, I'm just mixing a little bit of white with the purple. Like I just swirled it. And now I'm just gonna swirl it on the palette. Okay, so see. How do you paint like that? I barely get a straight line in. Well, straight lines are actually quite hard. Just practice. No, why don't you have ease with people offline like you do online? But I think you answered it. Thanks. You're welcome. I do with strangers. Strangers are easy. It's the people I know. I feel like sometimes they have these expectations of something I can't always deliver. So that makes it kind of harder. I don't I don't know. I mean, I try, and then sometimes it's just like the way that I'm inquisitive online, I'm inquisitive in life, and it's cool for the people who don't know you, but but when you have actual thoughts or actual feelings or actual concerns in life, even though you don't, it's not necessarily something that could create a problem per se. Sometimes it's misconstrued, like it's misunderstood, so it becomes harder. Oh, why is your friend so annoying, Kayla? And in my head, I heard you say, my friend is so annoying. I don't know if you said it like it or not, but that's how I heard it. Yeah, we'll add a little purple around her mouth too. That way it looks cohesive. And I'll use it as the way to add the shadow because she needed contrast anyway. IDK, I don't know. It's okay. Sometimes the people we care about do stress us, and that's not always a bad thing. Sometimes it's just trying to find a way to create understanding. So sometimes the stuff, oh, it's a little TMI, Kayla, but okay. Good luck with that. So now we're gonna, so this is that swirly white with the purple. I'm just adding a little bit on the chin now. I don't know why. It just feels like it'd be cool. So it's the right thing to do. So that's what that's looking like. And yeah, for anybody who wants to see the replay, I'll, like I said, it should already be active as a video, but I'm not 100% sure. If it's not, I'll make sure I add it on there. So I have way too much purple on this one, so I'm just swirling it off to get the extra. And I'm just trying to be uber careful with my finger positioning. You said I'm back. Okay, well, that was super quick. And I know I should have probably did this the opposite way. Of course, I did it the hard way. No worries. I was thinking about the eye itself, and I'm just like, gosh, wouldn't it have been better if I would have added some eye detail before? But, you know, shoulda, coulda, woulda had a boost. Oh, that's a lot of black. Last song you heard, try it. Oh, it disappeared. So AI wanted to know what's the last song you heard, which I did not have a chance to upload. The last song I heard is in my head right now playing. It's PJ Morton, How Deep Is Your Love? Now just switched to Say So, which means me even thinking about that triggered a memory from, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, know that song? Yeah, the black is kind of heavy, so it's gonna actually take a minute to dry. But it's gonna actually paint over this purple pretty easily, so I'm just gonna go ahead and add a black line. Well, maybe it's not. I thought it would, but maybe not. And then I was thinking about adding the white, which should have been done first. I want to see you do a Care Bear. You know what? I used to love Care Bears, and I'm pretty sure I could do a Care Bear. The fact that I know what a Care Bear is, too, huh? I used to love that cartoon when I was younger. Whoa. What's your favorite color Care Bear? Let's ask that question. Who was y'all's favorite Care Bear and what color were they? Because Care Bears came in like a lot of different colors. I am doing my homework while I'm watching a live stream. Whoa, you're already back in school? When did y'all school start? Oh, y'all school started early. I love the rainbow one. See, I don't remember the names of them though. I'm honestly gonna have to look that up because I don't remember them like that. But I remember like there was a really pretty pink one, and then there was like a blue one, like a light pale blue one. But I always do love a good rainbow. You know, just wiping the extra paint off. I love your art too. Thank you. You said it's green. Oh, so the green one has a rainbow on it? I didn't know that. I feel like I used to know it. I just don't remember. Yeah, my daughter's here today. I made her mad. But it's okay. Maybe she'll come back. Learning I've been making a lot of people mad lately, and it's okay. No, the Lucky Bear is green. Okay. Is it Cheer Bear? Probably. I'm gonna have to look it up. But I know y'all don't want me to end the live stream just to look up some Care Bears. I don't know. At first, she wasn't even going to have like normal eyes. I was going to do something galactic, but then it just felt better to give her some regular eyes. I don't know what shifted it. I'm in the 5th grade, and it's just hard to learn a lot of stuff. So, Kayla, you have to shift your mindset and tell yourself it's easy to learn a lot of stuff. Because when you say it's hard, your brain's going to believe it's hard. But if you say it's easy, then your brain believes it's easy. So it's all about mind over matter. The more you think positively, the easier it'll become. Just like I was like, oh, I forgot how to paint. And then I just started practicing one day, and then it just got easier. Then I was like, oh, I'm not good with names. And so then I told myself, when somebody tells me their name, I'm actually going to pay attention and repeat it. With school stuff, if you want to be able to memorize it, you just have to read it over like 7 times and then write it out by hand as much as you can. But the more you can read it over, the easier it'll become to remember it. Oh, you hate, oh, it is Cheer Bear. LOL, Googled it. Okay, so Cheer Bear is the one that's kind of like cotton candy pink with a rainbow. You hate when you switch classes. Yeah, that can get hard, especially when there's a lot of different things. And also, as they say stuff, they said it's really good to just take a second, close your eyes, and that way can help your brain to retain some of the memories. But that's neuroscience. They call it, I think it's called like cognitive recall or something along those lines. You say yes. I love your style. Thank you. Caitlin. Yeah, we're getting through this one. This one right here, she still needs a little bit of effort, but that's one of the ones that I keep jumping back to. But I'm really starting to like that one. I realized that like with art, it's just practice. Thank you. Trying to figure out like what am I missing, because like in art, sitting around talking to myself on camera while talking to other people, it's easy, light work. But for some reason, trying to do the same in life, sometimes it gets hard. And I've been told that like in life, I'm really quiet, but on camera, I'm really talkative and inquisitive. And I was asked, wow, there's a loud train. Why am I like that? And I'm like, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like it's just easier that way. Wow, we got you some big old pupils, Miss Ma'am. I don't know why, but that's what we do. I'm Willow. Hey, Willow. Oh, hey, T Timber. Hey, y'all are a lot of new people. Are you an introvert? Depends. So I used to think I was an introvert with extroverted tendencies. Then I decided maybe I'm an extrovert because I'm really, like in life, depending on the event, like I can work the entire room. But now I think that, I don't know. I really don't know. It's situational because I have autism. So like sometimes, thank you. Sometimes I just get overstimulated. So even if I'm comfortable with the people per se, I still don't want to talk or be around them. But when I like the people and it's not like too many crazy noises and it's not like overly aggressive, then yeah, cool. I can be there all day. But then like if people get to like yelling or cussing and fussing or fighting. I'm just like, well, this is stressful. Hey, a lot of new people today. Thank you. Thank you so much. You said, oh, wow, it's so pretty. So, I mean, technically, but I'm also the same person that's walked in a runway. I've done brand ambassador work. I've done platform artists. So, like, I literally did hair during a convention, like, with a bunch of people watching me while talking to them. So, it's not even a whole introverted, extroverted thing. It's more so like, thank you. Hey, Mask. Thank you. Thank you, K-Ray. You love my vibe. Thank you. Me too. But yeah, I think what it is too, that some of it's just energy. So if the room is loud and it's vibing, like everybody seems real chill and easy going, then yeah, I'm here for it. But then like when the room gets just more somber or just anxious, like people get to breathing all shallow and just feeling all off, my body is like, it's time to go. This is making me uncomfortable. We can be social, but when it gets stressful, we love our alone time. Absolutely. Yeah. And I realized that sometimes when I get overstimulated, I push people away. So that was a new discovery for me. So on that front, sometimes I can be like that. And I don't dislike the people I try to push away. I don't know. I don't know why I do it sometimes. All right, y'all. So her eyes are wet. I'm trying to figure out how can I, because I know. Let's just do this. We'll see if it works. Whoa. Huh. It actually halfway worked. Go figure. Hot darn. Hot dog. Look at that. Which I can't keep it up long because it's so much paint. Do you sell artwork? I am always willing to sell artwork. As soon as there's some buyers. Yeah. I don't mind selling it because, I mean, I don't need to keep it all. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, I do see the difference, but actually that kind of helped. How can people contact you? On Instagram, hashtag Markette_official. Or if you go like Google me, my Facebook Messenger should pop up and that'll work too. Energy, people, did I answer your question, K-Berry? All right, so stakes. Energy people give off can be good for us or bad. The bad is very draining. You have a great day. I will talk again soon. Okay, well, later. Thank you. Hello, Mark Evans. Oh, you've been on here before. Hey. Yeah, no, I have this weird thing where I can kind of remember some people because they talk a lot in the chat, so it's easier to remember who they are. Thanks for everybody who subscribed, by the way. Really, Kayla? We're back on that? Yeah, you'll be hearing from me soon. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Yeah, all these pictures are here, are my work. And let me show you, show you this. I wonder if it'll let me flip it. Okay. I painted that too. Storm, still not done, but she's a vibe. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. But Love a good promotional moment. Yay. You said cool. Thank you. But let's watch our language because there's a lot of children in the room. Glad you didn't go harder with them words, but try to keep it kid friendly because apparently I attract younger ones. So I'm trying to get through the rest of this, but it's hard because like right now everything's super wet. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to put a pin in this picture because right now I don't want to accidentally smudge her. Now that we know she's a her and her face is soaking wet, we're going to pick back up on this one. And for the people who are new in the room, this is what she's looking like. Thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah, I just try to be mindful because some of the people who are my regulars are very young. I didn't realize how young they were until I started looking at their channel, and I was like, whoa, those are babies, so let's be mindful. But thank you. So right now we're just doing like a pendulum style sweep in the hair with the black. And it's a high gloss black, so that's going to create like a different kind of look. And working with acrylic is both a gift and a curse because it dries super quickly. But I love it because it dries super quickly if you're light-handed with it. But if you're heavy-handed with it, it's going to be a mess. I told myself I was going to invest in some oil paint, but I was like, just use what you already got. You already got so many paints and stuff. Maybe you should focus on using what you already have first. So now we're just doing those. But yeah, no worries, y'all. Get through this. Yeah, I just have to. Okay, so you can see it. So this is what I just did. You see her hairline? I'm gonna get really close to the camera. That's what I just did. Versus this where there's no contrast. Can y'all see it? Do I like the glow paint? Yeah, you mean like the black light paint or you mean like actually glow in the dark paint? The glow in the dark paint is pretty cool because you can actually do, I like to make little dots on pieces of plastic and you can make little shapes out of it. I think that's pretty cool. I noticed that you have to have a super bright light to charge it. Oh, what are you writing an essay on, Kayla? But it's pretty dope. I mean, I don't dislike it. I bought like 3 of them, so 3 bottles. So I trust it enough. So right now I'm just adding some of these nuanced details to her edges. But yeah, it works decently. I'll say that. But with this, you just have to roll your brush like this. I guess I could show y'all what a roll looks like. Hold on. Push all this away. So if you dip it like this, it's going to be more stiff like this. So you want to actually take your brush and roll it around like this and smudge it. And then that's what creates that like that. If you start with a brush that's already pointed initially. And then when you're doing your strokes, you want to be really light with it, with the pressure. And you kind of want to do like a pendulum sweep. And that's going to help it so that you don't have so much, like it kind of helps wipe away some of the extra paint and it just gives it more definition. And it just comes with practice. Okay, what are we saying? I'm actually writing, whoa. Okay, Kayla, let's see what you're talking about. I'm writing an essay. I actually been wanting to get into art lately. Oh, this is somebody else. K-Bird says I want to get art, but I didn't know where to start. You start by just buying some paint and put it on the canvas, and whatever happens, tell yourself it's going to be great. Anything. Hello, how are you? I am great. How are you? How have I been? Pretty good. Long time no see. Yeah, hey Isaac. Yeah, just trying to oh, you just got on here. Isaac came back. So this is what this is looking like. I don't know if you see me working on that one, but trying to think what the last picture you see me work on was probably this one. And this is how she dried, which she's still not done, but you know, I'll be jumping around. But yes, hello, hello, hello. We back, we back, we back. You said, whoa. Yeah, you know my art be everywhere. So right now I'm just trying to figure out. And this black that I'm using right now is a high gloss. I like to mix high gloss and mattes and semi glosses together because it creates nice tonality and depth. I love the fact that you seem to do a lot of black art. Yeah, I mean, what you mean? I feel like I should paint pictures that represent who I am and what I look like. So yeah. So even though I wear like blonde hair and everything else, don't let it fool you. I love black art. Representation matters. I always love when I go to art shows and galleries and people paint people that look like them. So I had a conversation the other day and he was talking about strong noses and how there's not a lot of those. You got the heart show. Thanks, Kayla. Oh, Jennifer says you are so pretty. Thank you. But yeah, I was like, I was thinking about that, and I was like, I don't think I don't have pictures with strong noses. Yeah, actually, I do. Hindsight. Okay, never mind. I was trying to figure that out, and I'm like, yeah, they're there. I don't know. I had to look at my own art to figure out what I've been doing. But I know some of y'all are asking about how y'all can get better at art and all these other questions over the last few chats. But art is just like anything else. Practice makes perfect. Which, as I said, that I'm learning that maybe I should practice better communication, better tact, no worries. Maybe not thinking everybody in my life. Yeah, it happens. So I'm noticing little things I have to be careful because some of this, okay. Ugh. Why does it always feel so scary? So I'm doing the limping ring, which is black already, but I'm just adding some more black lines in it, which is quite scary. I started with the pupil, now I'm doing the limping ring, which is the outer line that reaches the sclera, the whites of the eye. And give me moments to focus, people. I promise whatever you write, I will read. May not always read it out loud, but okay, y'all not even writing. Okay, cool. I thought I was missing something. I know. I see it too. But luckily, there's like a million paintbrushes next to me. I actually like the way it's silver though. But maybe if I had just a little bit of white on this. Ooh, that was a lot of bit of white. Yeah, I know. Hence why I keep having to redo some stuff. But it's okay. It's okay. No worries. Come on back. Come back to me. There we go. Whoa. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I don't know how many times I've had to repaint over some of these little nuanced details because some of them is like as you paint them, they get more defined. And then sometimes as you go, it actually messes up something that you like. So then you have to go back and fix it. And then, yeah. But I would say this, if you all really want to get serious about painting, there's no time like the present to start. It doesn't matter what it looks like. All you have to do is do it. Not all my artwork is probably somebody's favorite. Some of them, people may look at them like, oh, that's creepy, or oh, that's weird, or oh, that's ugly. And I'm just like, guess what? I still love it because I created it. So good luck, buddy. You gotta like what you do because you like to do it, not because somebody else thinks they like it. Be weird out loud. That's what I say. Okay, so now we're just adding even more of these edges. And I know I keep looking up just to make sure that I'm not missing something because I get hyper focused and I forget that I'm live. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Sometimes I get to moving. I don't think about the camera. I don't think about anything. I just follow what my brain is seeing, and yeah, it happens more than you realize. And I go, just go on and on. Mm, 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 mm. All right, get this going. But I have been doing better. I actually started talking to more random strangers. So that's a plus. I realized that sometimes you just have to go out of your own comfort zone. Okay, that looks pretty good. Actually like the nostrils now. Okay, we got better nostrils for the win. So it's kind of scary doing this part because I realized, like, see, even that, I don't like the way that part turned out. But this is a dry paintbrush. So I'm trying to, there it goes. Actually, that worked out pretty decently. Not my fave, not the worst. And I am going to soften what I don't like with this brown, which I don't know how light it is. Ooh, why is there white? No. Grateful that I caught that. Thanks, God. And we're going to go with the brown on that other part, which that was a little heavy. So we're going to go back with this clean brush, wiping off the extra. And then now we got the black. Yeah, I know I forgot to wipe it off first, and that's why it got so heavy right there. It's okay, because I'm just going to smudge it out anyway. Next time I remember to wipe it first. Wipe it, roll. Remember the roll. Oh my God, I literally had to write so much, and it's been a fifth day. I've been in school like it's too early to do an essay. Kayla, you never answered the question though. What was your essay about? Fifth day of school is wild. I already have essays though. And now that school's in session, I know I have to start going live earlier because I still have to be able to spend some time with my own child, which usually is in here with me. And I got to figure out something for dinner because my refrigerator broke and I have to go take her out to eat tonight. Unless she pulls something out the deep freezer. But the new one should be here Thursday. Essay about, Kayla says the essay is about anything my teacher said you can write about anything. So what did you choose to write about? I would have wrote about my summer. Or actually, I probably would have chose to write about the Odyssey because I love that story. And I watched the movie twice. It was so good. That's the story about Odysseus. And no, I wasn't in fifth grade when that happened. Wait, fifth grade. Yeah, we weren't talking about that. So, fifth grade was reading books like I Know Why the Cage Bird Sings. About you. That's pretty cool. Are you gonna make a video about your essay for your channel, Kayla? Is this one dry yet? Nope. It is not dry yet. Huh, okay. So, I used to like writing essays. I used to like any excuse to stand up in class and talk about myself. I used to like English class the best. Well, art class first, English class second. Yeah, so this is American. This is Euro, because the Euro starts with a thumb. Americans start with a pointer. For anybody who wanted a random fact that no one asked for. So when you're watching people and you see which finger they start with, you go like, oh, that's so American of them, or oh, that's so European of them. You're about I don't know. Okay. Well, write about your favorite experience this summer. That's pretty cool. Or favorite movie, or favorite place to visit. There's so many cool things you can write about. Why you don't think it's fair for them to have so much work on the first week of school? But that's not it. That's about debating. So maybe that's not the best idea. That could be seen as confrontational. So let's not do that. I don't know. I get that. I know, I almost forgot. I started without rolling the brush. We've had the whole discussion about rolling the brush earlier. Oh, hopefully you'll have assignments that you actually enjoy. What's something good that happened at school today? Because we should focus on the good. I know that looks so good, right? All right, bye. I'm about to go to my friend's house. Bye, Kayla. Have fun. I know this live was supposed to be about the whole other critter, and then now we're on this again. But it's too wet to paint over. Later, Kayla. All right, so I'm really liking the way some of the other details are starting to come together now. Oh, there's white in that. It's okay, no worries. So the lips always have like a lot of lines. If you look at your own lips in the mirror, you'll be like, oh my gosh, why are there so many lines on my lips? And so I try to recreate that same detail in the art. And of course the swirls just help to blend it in, which I realized I just made her chin really dark, but it's okay. I actually like that though. So anybody have any questions? I feel like such a bad parent. I need to figure out if my child's ready to go eat. But I kind of want to work on this picture, so. Yeah, she can cook herself some food too, worst case scenario. I have lovely art. Hey, thank you, Clockwork Yuri. Hi. You're new to the channel, but thank you. Trying to figure out which brush I want to try for this, because yeah, that's why I keep telling y'all. I've spent so much money on like paintbrushes and stuff. Thank you. Did you go through my shorts to see my other work? Ooh, that's a nice paintbrush. Let's try this out. All right. Yeah, this is nice. I know. Pay attention, Markette. Roll your paintbrush. I know. I need to do better about putting more time towards going live, not just this week, but at least 2 times a week, every week. But I'll make better efforts. Okay, that actually looks pretty cool. And I know it was pretty brash of me to just go straight on in on one of the parts that gives me the biggest, like, why? And for the people who are like, oh my gosh, it doesn't really look like there's any paint on that paintbrush. Oh, but there is. It's all about the flick of the wrist. Because you one wrong stroke away from making it look crazy. But I try my best not to overthink it. I know the pupils are not even, but I don't know how to quite balance that out right now, so it's okay. So that's what that's looking like now. Which is actually looking pretty cool, right? I know before I was asked about like some of these little nuanced details. And I'm just like, just slow and steady. When you feel the urge to add them, add them. If you feel like you need to stop, stop. That's what all the paintings like. When you feel like you're stuck, walk away. Life, that's not always the best answer, but that's what that's looking like. So we're gonna put a pin in it. So I don't know. No, I didn't wipe off the brown on this one. I actually left it kind of thicker. Because I'm noticing as it dries, it's getting significantly darker. And I kind of want to lower her lip line. And the best cheat I could think of was doing it with this line here. And then adding the black underneath it. And I know it's like her bottom lip is too small in comparison to her top lip, but I don't really know how I want to change that. And her ears are like totally different. I see the asymmetry. Yeah, they might have did a little bit. I don't know. So that's what that's looking like now. Let's see how she dried since we're going back with her. Her eyes are still soaking wet. The rest look like it's dry enough to it's tacky, so it's not the worst to mess with, but just still gotta use caution. It's still tacky at the bottom. I just felt it grab a little bit. I know there was a lot of black on there, but I low-key like that though. And now I'm just adding some more white dots to this. I know, ending it on the note that we started on. But I still have so much more paint to go. That's cool. Yeah, I like it. So that's pretty much the end of that one, I think. I don't know. I might change my mind. To the new people who just entered the room, this is what I was working on too. So we've been jumping between paintings. I know they're totally different styles, but that's what we do. And now that those are done, I have a lot of paint left. I don't want to just keep messing with those, and then just because they're there, I need to let those set, because for some reason my brain is like, leave those alone, walk away. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna follow directions on those and start another one. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it this color or not. Look, I don't know. I don't know if this is even enough for this, but I know I started on other things, but this is what I call a palette cleanser. So if y'all subscribe to the channel, y'all catch me doing things that have nothing to do with whatever we started with. But sometimes in life and sometimes in art, I just need an emotional palette cleanse. Sometimes it tells me I need more, and sometimes it's just like, not so much. And that's why I tell people all the time, they're like, oh, how do you get good at painting? By doing. Doesn't always have to be perfect, doesn't always have to be beautiful to everyone else. It's just do it by doing. Sometimes the ones that you absolutely love, people will be like, oh, that's weird, oh, that's ugly. And then sometimes the ones you were like, whatever. It took 2 seconds. That's gonna be the one people were like, oh my gosh, I love it so much. So I've learned, don't take yourself too seriously with art. Just create and see what happens. I'm learning that's not just art though, that's life. Just do what makes you happy, and the right people will come and support you, and the wrong people will fall away. So much for palette cleanser art, because I swear it's taking more paint than I thought. I thought I had enough. I'm over here trying to mix colors, and I'm just like, can you be enough? And I don't really want to use more of that paint, so yeah, that's not gonna, it's not gonna be the color I thought it. Well, you know what? We're gonna be that person, and we're gonna make it enough, because I actually like the way this is starting. So this is what the color actually looks like without the white blended in it. And the other colors blended in it. It's actually a beautiful rich color. crazy how adding just a touch of black and a little bit to that, it really changes it so much. Yeah, I will add more white to it too, and that's going to change the tone of it all. Might as well add that now because it sets you somewhere safe. Okay, that was a lot of white. Okay, so we're going to add a lot of white to this painting. Hold me now. I'm never gonna say I'm sorry when it's all said and done. So hold me now. Never gonna say I'm sorry. After all is said and done, I will come back to you. I promise you. And now I hear my chiropractor saying, Markette, relax. Aaron John say, hey, Markette, relax. So I like doing stuff like this because it's just proven to myself that it doesn't have to be perfect. When you always try to strive for perfection every time you paint, you actually make it harder for yourself to paint. But when your goal, you say, oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Thank you. This is what I call my palette cleanser because I needed a break from this one and this one. But thank you so much. What's your name? AME3000. Thank you so much. You're new to the channel too. Hopefully you subscribe. But I was just talking about how important it is to allow yourself to play when you're creating. It's not about perfection. Yeah, I've been mixing all kinds of crazy colors on it at this point now, so we shall see. We gonna see. I'm running out of white, and I keep adding more white. So, what is going on with everybody? Y'all have gotten silent in the chats. Where's everybody from? For the kiddos that are in school, how was school today? For the people who are silent observers that don't subscribe, why haven't y'all subscribed yet? 77% of y'all have yet to subscribe, but I still appreciate the views. Baby. And no, I should have did the opposite way. Started with the darker parts first, the outer petals first, and then got lighter. But this is kind of like the inverse of that, so no worries. Honestly, when I first started painting, I didn't know what I was even painting, so good for me for figuring out halfway through. Thank you, Straight Drawing Things. You're new to the channel too. Hello. A lot of new people tonight. Okay, so what is that flower, Markette? I don't know. The one I put on this painting. How about that? Is this even, what color is this? Oh, okay, still purple-ish, purple adjacent. Okay, so I don't know if I'm having enough of this one, so I might need to stop being so. I know. Yes, I am. I'm intentionally going crazy with the white paint because it's the cheapest paint out of all the ones I've been using right now. And I can smudge out enough of that to create like a background effect without wasting more of that purple. That purple is very expensive. That's why it's coloring so easy, even after just that little bit. Y'all see it if you don't already see it. How it just keeps picking up from nowhere. And for this to create the contrast of the color, I'm going to go swirly, and that's gonna give it some natural looking edges a little bit. Oh, hey, Flower Beauty. You say your art is beautiful and amazing. Thank you. You're new to the channel too. Hi. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That's a nice compliment. Beautiful compliment. So now, as we do like this, now we got our edges about to start peeping through. So this is one of those paintings that someone actually loved, like blue, or like not blue, purple, lavenders, those type of colors. They're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I love it, j'adore. How did you come up with it? I'm like, I don't know. I needed a break from what I was working on, and this is what happened. It's a palette cleanser. Okay, so get that going. I don't know, one of my neighbors is playing some weird music and I can hear it and it's driving me batty. I don't know if you all can even hear it on the camera because it's such a low volume, but it's just so low. It's low enough to get on my nerves. Well, low enough that I can barely hear, but loud enough that all I hear toot, 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 toot. But better than just straight up loud and aggressive, right? So now we're going to swirly out the edges. With the extra paint. Whoa. At least it didn't get on my clothes. All right, let's put this paint up. I know, that could have been so rough. But it wasn't, so that's all that matters. We're ending on a lavender note tonight. I don't know. I might come back on here later. I don't know. But so make sure you turn on those notifications. But my first flower on a live. So hey, you got to see me do something I've never done on a live. I did a flower, a lavender flower. So I was asked about Care Bears, a Swedish flag. I don't know how I could even incorporate something like that. That just sounds crazy to try to put together. But there we go. I don't know which way is the right way, but actually, yeah. Like that. Maybe. I don't know. Somebody will figure it out themselves, or maybe I should figure that out. Yeah, like this. All right, later, y'all.